Welcome to a video on simple interest. In this video, we'll learn how to calculate the interest on a loan using the simple interest formula. Let's get started. Here's our problem statement. Lola borrows $2,040, agreeing to pay it back with 1.3% simple interest after 9 years. How much interest will she pay? The first thing we need to note is that Lola is taking this loan, agreeing to pay it back with 1.3% simple interest. That means to solve this problem, we'll need to use the simple interest formula, which is I equals P times R times T. This is where I is the interest that accrues on the loan, P is the principal or the initial amount of the loan, R is the interest rate, which needs to be in a decimal format, and T is the time in years. Let's read through the problem again, but this time we will identify the variables that are either given or that we're looking for in the problem. Going back to the start, it says Lola borrows $2,040. Since this is the amount that she is borrowing, this is our value for P, or the principal. This is our initial amount of the loan. So P is equal to $2,040. Once again, reading through the question, Lola borrows $2,040, agreeing to pay it back with 1.3% simple interest. So 1.3%, that is our interest rate, or R. But we need to convert that to a decimal. So as a decimal, R would be 0.013. At the end of this sentence, it says that she will pay it back with 1.3 simple interest after 9 years. 9 years is the life of the loan. This is T. So T is equal to 9. And the last sentence says, how much interest will she pay? This tells us we're looking for I, the value of the interest. So I is our unknown variable. Now let's go ahead and solve for I by plugging all of the values into our equation and then solving for I. So I is going to be equal to 2,040 times the quantity 0.013 times 9. We do not need to use algebra here to rearrange this formula. Since I is already isolated and that is what we're trying to solve for, all we need to do is plug these values into our calculator to multiply them together. So we need to take 2,040 times 0.013 times 9. And it looks like this gives us that I is equal to $238.68. This means that Lola will pay $238.68 in interest on the loan. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching.